What's going on, everybody? Video number 2 of my recovery with having a labrum repair, AC joint reconstruction, and a BANKART fracture filled in. So triple whammy. I know my last video was 3 days post-op, and sorry it took so long to post another one, but not a whole lot going on. But I'm officially today 4 weeks post-surgery exactly, and I guess it'd be a good time to kind of talk about what I went through each week and keep people updated, and hopefully this can help other people that are going through the same thing. So first and foremost, still got 2 more weeks in the sling. The only reason I'm out of the sling now is to give you guys an example of how doctor said it was cool if when I'm sitting on the couch, I'm not doing anything, I can take it out of the sling and I prop it because this is the most comfortable position, and I just kind of let it sit here. Still no active range of motion, just passive, so using my other hand to move my left arm, which has been tough, but you get used to it. So let's start with week 1. I made a video 3 days post-op, and week 1 was, if I had to describe it, was definitely the week of pain. No doubt the week of pain. Taking my pain meds to help sleep, waking up in the middle of the night because of the pain, the achiness, the throbbiness. I think week 1 was definitely the most uncomfortable week for me personally. Lot of just daily walks and trying to stretch my elbow because my elbow was getting so tight and so annoyed with me. I really remember that during the first week, how much I had to move this other arm to just stretch it and make it feel not as tight. Then what happened next? Week number 2 was the week, I think, when I started to get frustrated that I couldn't move my arm. And so I was trying to just use my other arm more and everything like that. And I do remember, I've seen a few other videos of people here on YouTube saying kind of something similar, where for me it was in the shower where I didn't have my sling on and classically dropped the soap, but I dropped it to my left side, and I went to go catch it, and it was just a super sharp pain like in the shoulder, and I was like, oh, scared myself half to death. Was sore that day, but then went away the next day. So it seems like it happens to a lot of people where they do that one movement subconsciously without thinking about it, of moving that arm. A lot of people seem to be dropping something or catching something, and that's what happened to me. And feels like nothing happened in there, which is good. So don't be too worried if that does happen to you. You just got to be real conscious of it. And I think coming to the end of week 2, post week 2 into week 3 is when I really became mentally ready. I mean, it stinks it took 2 weeks, but it takes time to not use your arm and realize that you can't use your arm. So I think towards the end of that second week into the third week is when I really realized that, hey, this arm just got to lay there for a little bit and let everything heal. And luckily for me, that was the end of week 2. A lot of achiness, soreness during that week, I remember. And thank goodness for me, week 3, I started PT, which was a gift. I did start it a little late. On my doctor paperwork, it mentioned 3 or 4 days post-op, you should start rehab. And because of my situation, they were busy at the PT office. I wasn't able to start immediately, so I started 3 weeks post surgery, and every PT session has helped 100%. Massage you out, anything that's tight, the muscles back there, going through your ranges of motion, which my last PT session yesterday, I was able to hit all my goals early, and the goals are going passively, no active range of motion. Is the PT helps you lift your arm 90 degrees here, 90 degrees in front, and belly for internal rotation, go into your belly, and external rotation is about 30 degrees. So like right there, 25 or 30 degrees, no more. Those are all the goals. And again, that's all passive range of motion. Either I'm moving my arm myself or the PT's moving my arm for me and I'm staying relaxed. No active range of motion till 6 weeks, which has been the toughest part, I think, but you get used to it. I only got 2 more weeks here. And as far as that goes, covers all the weeks. I'm in week 4 today, just hit week 4. And I think the biggest thing to take away from this week is I know it took almost a month, but I learned how to kind of fit into my sling properly, which was a big deal because then it stopped. My shoulder was so week 2, definitely week 3, up to the second day of physical therapy, my shoulder was so tight right next to my scapula. And I don't know if it's because, I'll give you a good look here, because of the AC joint here and it's weak, or it's because you can see the labrum, and I got one more back there. I'm not sure what that's for or what that's from, but I guess it's not from me not using my arm. My shoulder got so tight, and I realized it was because my sling was too low, and so I was kind of like bending over a little bit and getting that bad posture with the hunch back. And I realized that if I could just bring my sling up a little bit and I have a better posture, it really just allows my arm to sit naturally and comfortably without throwing stress on my upper back, my trap, my neck, even radiating up here. So that's definitely one thing I would recommend to everybody is figure out, and it's going to change too each week, where it's more comfortable for you to put your sling. But I think the best piece of information at the end of the day is what my physical therapist is talking to me about. The whole point of the surgery is to tighten the labrum, which mine was super loose. It was dislocating in my sleep almost every night. And so they tighten the labrum back up in the surgery, and you just want to find somewhere comfortable for your arm to sit so that your humeral head is perfectly kind of inside the socket, if that makes sense. You don't want to have it kind of be in these awkward ranges of motion where it's not going to heal. You just want it to sit nice for 6 weeks and let it heal. And so that's the way I've been trying to think of it, is just having it be as comfortable as possible, and in this position, propped up a little out in the scapular plane with something under my arm, seems to feel really good for me. As far as pain goes, 4 weeks post-op, I'd say 0 pain, just the achiness. And I don't know if the achiness is from everything healing, which I think it is, or he did have to drill into my bone and stuff like that. So just the achiness, waking up in the mornings, everybody says it's super tight. My shoulder's so tight in the mornings after sleeping in that sling for 8 hours. And so to help with the achiness, just hot showers and icing before bed, before I go to sleep, I've noticed has really helped with the soreness and tightness in the morning, most definitely. I don't want to make too long a video, but if you guys got any questions, drop it in the comments and I'll try and respond, because I'm not doing a whole lot right now. Just trying to make these videos to help somebody out, because I know I was scared before the surgery and still a little nervous, so it's good to just talk about it. I'll keep people updated and let me know when you think I should do my next video.